It's Pyro Radio. You're listening to right now. The show is called J Fresh and Friends. I'm here twice a month with brand new music from the world of hip hop and grime and sick artists as well. Now, you know you're doing bits as a selector when people are just flinging you dub plates.
Come on. Only the greatest DJs get them kind of things there.
Exactly. This isn't no paid for situation. This isn't no asked for situation. It's appreciated.
It's a wickedest ting situation.
Exactly. Live in the building right now. JAMAKABI in the place. Welcome, brother. It's good to have you here, fam.
Man. Big up, man. Big up. Thank you for having me, man.
Thank you, brother. How you feeling out there today? It's a lovely day outside in London, man.
It is. It is a very rare situation, so we just embrace it. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. I thought I might have got the message like, nah, fresh. I'm having a 99 on the park bench.
Yeah,
I'm not making it.
No, unfortunately not. No, it's just been work.
And the works have been put in, man. I mean, just before you come on air there, you told us a wicked story about the automatic record. With Flowdan and how you constructed that record. Tell us about that again, man. I think people want to hear that.
Basically, it was just a situation. Me and Flowdan were in the studio. What happened there? Basically, I can't remember how we came to the thoughts of doing a track, but that time happened, put on the instrumental, and we just literally freestyled the whole thing.
Like, one take?
Well, literally, like, not one take, as in press record, I stepped, because obviously the mic.
Yeah.
So I done my part, stepped away, he stepped in, done his part, I stepped back, and so on.
Sick, man. I mean, like I said just a moment ago, I love that insight because some people think that you just walk in the studio and you write it in one go, or you spend months or whatever agonising over lyrics. So every record has its own story, man.
Exactly.
And especially a record that sounds so sick, and we've been playing right here at Pyro. Absolutely loving it, man.
Thank you so much.
We're going to talk about the EP in just a moment.
Yep.
But before then, I'm wondering, would you like me to give you some Snapchat tips?
Yes. Well, do you know what? You're probably saying that because you see my Snapchat is. I probably snapped about 4 times.
I'm not hotting you up. I just saw you put out there like, I'm on Snap now, but like, who knows what it looks like? Who knows how it goes? Someone's got to help me.
No, my Snap is dead. I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there. So yeah, I'm ready for the tips.
I'm going to say, so what kind of difficulty you were facing? Is it just the fact of like capturing everything, or is it the kind of stuff, or is it anything in particular?
All right. Basically, I just don't have no time. So I don't have time to even learn it. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm struggling with Instagram, I'm struggling with Twitter. Twitter gets neglected horribly. But I'm trying. So I just said to myself, let me set up a Snapchat. A friend of mine gave me a jumper. He's not on Instagram, he's on Snapchat. So instead of me giving him a fake shout out on Instagram where he don't exist, I just had the dormant Snapchat. I said, go on, put it up there.
And it will come naturally, man. Like, I know these things, but I feel like maybe you're being a bit too hard on yourself, bro. Because like, not everyone can get those IG selfies with Jimmy Carr and make it look so natural.
Look at that.
Do you see what I mean?
Well, do you know what I mean? He asked me, so I just thought, I'll oblige. Do you know what I'm saying?
You're like, Jimmy, you're persistent.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
we can do this.
He's on to me. So I was like, you know what? Go on, Jim. Just one quick pic, and I'll post it.
Love that, man. So let's bring it back to music right now. Rhythm Rollers.
Yeah, that's
4 years now.
Yeah,
give or take
4 years. Yeah, coming up 4 years now.
And how has that journey been for you, man?
It's been hard. Definitely not been easy. It's been hard, but I think when you have to go through things the hard way, you appreciate it more.
And you learn more.
You learn a lot more. We've made a lot of mistakes, but we've got some good artists, which is the main thing. Like, one of them is in here right now, Villain. Big up Villain. You done know.
Wicked.
Reels was here earlier. And shout out to Clipsy. So basically, my thing is spotting talent, and I feel like I've got some of the greatest talents in the country when it comes to music. So
sick.
Yeah, if you haven't checked out Rhythm Rollers, check it out, see what's going on.
I mean, that's it. Today's show's basically been a Rhythm Roller showcase, give or take.
Well, there you go.
It's love. You guys are putting out
Villain's
those
got
records.
EP coming soon, so I suppose you'll have him up soon.
You know we'll have him up soon. Come on, light work.
The Energy King himself.
Yeah. Absolutely love that, man. Now, your role kind of within the team, head A&R, is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
So what kind of things do you look for? Because A&R can be a term that can be a little bit muddled for people. What do you look for when you're thinking, that's someone that I feel we can work with?
Do you know what? It's just a feeling I get. And, you know, when you get the goosebump things, I call it the goosebump factor. Like, if I hear something, I know straight away within the first 5-10 seconds whether it's something special or not. So at the moment, like, since we started the label, I didn't want to oversaturate the label with loads of artists, and I haven't done nothing for any of them. So,
quality control.
Exactly. So I'm just literally trying to concentrate on what's at the label right now, make something work for one of those guys, then we've got a blueprint. And I say, right, you come through.
Wicked, man. And also, not only is it, that ethos is very, I kind of think like a record shop.
Yeah.
Back then, I'd go in there, I'd put the needle on the record, the vinyl, and then within 20 seconds, I'm like, that's a rhythm, I'm buying that.
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
dead.
Yeah,
so in a similar way
exactly,
to yourself, you hear the artist and you just hear them and you're like,
that's it.
Yeah.
And sometimes you might even hear something that's good. I might need to hear 3 more tracks.
Because exactly, we've all fallen in that trap of finding something, they're wavy, and then you dig a little deeper and go, that's almost like a lucky hit.
Yeah, exactly. They was wavy on that. You know what I mean? They're not wavy full stop. So yeah, man.
Exactly. Now, do you also look at, their work ethic, how they appear online, how they connect, the language they use online, or are you more focused on just the musical output and the rest will kind of come naturally with a bit of guidance?
I'll start with the talent. Talent's first and foremost. But secondly, like, the second thing I look for is probably the most important, that is work ethic. Like you said, if you could have the most talented person, if they don't wake up thinking about music, I don't think it's gonna happen for them. Do you know what I mean? You need to, like, literally live, eat, breathe, shit.
Luckily, we could swear on this radio show, so you carry on, bro.
I thought about that before I said it. Yeah, I got the go ahead before people.
You got the nod.
But yeah, no, literally, that's the main thing. Literally, work ethic is real. The Insta stuff, the social media stuff, and that, I think that's secondary. You can always get somebody to run your Insta.
It's a nice kind of addition on top of everything.
Yeah.
It's not critical.
Exactly. It is important though. Like, I see a lot of people, their careers are based off of their social media like interaction. So it is quite important as well. So, but yeah, that's not what I'm focused on. I just want to hear good music and see hungry people, artists.
Wicked and great insight. If you just joined us, welcome to Pyro Radio. Myself, Jay Fresh Live, and the play's very special guest, JAMAKABI. It's good to have you here. You mean? Now we're going to talk about the record or the EP. Now, Wickedest Ting, it has been around from the original record for a little while now. When exactly did it drop? Because
it dropped last year in June. So basically,
I can't believe it's been that long.
Yeah,
that's
it dropped
mad.
last year June, so it's almost a year. So it's really unheard of for somebody to drop like a remix EP so long after. But
why did you approach it like that?
Well, basically, I don't take JAMAKABI the artist as serious as I take Rhythm Rollers the label, or Reels or Villain or Clipsy as artists. Do you know what I mean? So a lot of time I forget I even got a career. So things that with that EP, it kind of slacked. I was busy getting everyone else's stuff ready. But I feel like good music stands the test of time. And this is the test now. So it's been like nearly a year. The EP's just landed, and the vinyl sold out twice on Juno already.
You know what? You cut it. That's a question I was going to ask about the vinyl. Absolutely. Right. I love the fact you did a limited edition press to vinyl. Carry on, please. But I love that, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't even manage to get a copy. There we go. My money's not good enough at Juno. It's gone.
Don't worry. It's there. It's there. It's there.
Plaque.
I just got one through the post the other day. So, but the distributors have got them. But yeah, basically that's the thing. That's what it was really. Good music stands the test of time, so I thought, let me test it. I'm not one to follow trends or whatever like that. So yeah, if it works like this, it works, man.
Exactly. Someone like yourself who's Sorry, Karen.
Sorry, no, I was saying if it don't work, then I just hope everything works for the artist that I'm working with.
Yeah, man. Someone like yourself who's been in the game for so long, been so influential, can now not only still put out dope records, but you can, guide people and give the advice, because it is a minefield out there. Like what can work really well for one person can not work so well for another person. So do you know what I mean? Now we're going to get into one of the versions of the record off the EP. This is the one with OG Roots.
Okay, that's the All-Star remix.
And I'd like you to give us a big introduction right here at Pyro, bro.
Well, okay. Right now you're about to hear the Wickedest Ting All-Star remix featuring OG Roots, Footsie, Big Nasty, and Devilman. Chimpo on production. Mad!
Pyro Radio J, Fresh and Friends. We're here with the main man behind this record, JAMAKABI. We played some of the Wickedest Ting remixes right there.
Yeah.
The vocal remix, because the remix or the EP pack has got some different styles of records or remixes of that. Yeah. We had the All-Star remix and then the UK BG.
Yeah.
Is that the correct title?
UK to BG, which is UK, England to Bulgaria. And I called it that because the last artist on that track, which you heard, was a guy called Jammy. And Jammy, he's representing Bulgaria. He won the Wickedest Ting competition when I put it out there. So
the challenge?
Yeah. So we've done the Wickedest Ting challenge. Everyone was doing their verses over the instrumental. He's one got the most votes, most comments. So yeah, we went over. We even filmed the video to that one, funnily enough, in Bulgaria. But issues with that one, so that one never come out. But Jammy, big up Jammy, man. He's definitely showed it down. Heavy.
Is there much of a scene out there?
Yeah, it's growing. So yeah, there's Jammy, big up Chibuk as well. He's another grime artist from out there. DJ Funks. Basically, these set of guys are basically trying to build up the grime scene in Bulgaria. So yeah, man. All power to them, man.
Yeah, wicked, man. You touched on it there, the Wickedest Ting challenge you did on IG. Now, I released a record at the end of last year with Mad as Tiff. And when people interview me and ask me how we connected, I always say you.
Oh, yeah?
Because I saw on your IG, she must have done one of those. And you reposted it because you're feeling it. And I was like, she's cold. Let me hit the girl up. And then we did the record. So thank you very much.
Do you know what? There you go. Sick. 2% I want from that.
I'm going to say, bro, when it knocks Stormzy's Vozzy Bob off the charts.
I'll come for my little 2%.
And we're 2%, this guy. He'll be coming for 25% when it's done. Billions of streams, you get me?
Fair's fair. Madders, she's good, man. She came with some energy on that, man. Definitely.
Wicked, man. A little bit earlier on, we spoke about kind of your role within the Rhythm Rollers teams, A&R, what you look for. What kind of mistakes? Because some people listening might be at the start of their journey and they might feel a bit lost. So what kind of mistakes do you see some of the newer people or people at the start of their journey making?
Well, one that comes to mind, some people, like this game, it's like a levels thing. So see, if you start doing music today, you can't think you're gonna need a manager or whatever. You have to understand you're in development mode. Do you get what I'm saying? So one of the biggest mistakes I see is people not knowing their field or where they're at right now in the game. Do you know what I mean? So some people want privileges that they're not actually entitled to. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, I think people just need to learn the game a bit more. It's a serious thing. It's actually not a game. Do you know what I mean? It's the business of music is quite serious, and there's a lot to learn. So
again, that's why I ask you that question, because it's important coming from artists such as yourself. So people look at that, because I know the kind of formal way of saying that is like managing expectations, but it's right. Some people, you might just do a quick thing on Insta and that might blow you up, and that has happened and will always happen.
Yes.
But other people, you can't, if you do one thing and then the expectations go a bit out of sync with where they're at, and then people get frustrated, or the number of people, you hit the nail on the head, number of people sadly who are like, I need a manager, I need representation, and it's like, I hope they get some steering to be like, just perfect the craft. Go radio, write bars, whatever it is you do, like develop that side of things, because a manager right now, they're not going to want to know. When you're hot, the managers fight each other, and then you in a stronger position.
Exactly. I mean, one thing that I've learned, this is even advice to anybody out there listening, as a major label, I think the major labels are not going to come for any artist. If you say success is 100%, they're not coming for any artist until you're at 60. And then they're going to take you from 60% and build you to that 100. So as an artist yourself, it's your job to get yourself from 0 to 60 at least before anybody's going to care. So us at Rhythm Rollers will pick you up from 0 if you feel like the energy's there. That's my talent. I can see whether you can make it from 0 to 100. Do you know what I mean? So we will take up an artist that is at the 0 level and then work them up.
Sick. And leading into that, how can people get involved with you, but also with the team, and see what's going on and kind of put themselves forward? How does that work? Socials, how does that work?
Right, so the socials, mine is obviously JAMAKABI, JAMAKABI. If you go on my bio, you'll see the link to Rhythm Rollers. But that's, it's rhythm underscore rollers. To get involved, I would say right now, just follow the journey, support the journey, follow the journey. When you see stuff start happening on the real, that's when you know then I'm interested. Right now, I'm not really interested in taking on anybody brand new like that, because it's been hard work. Like you said, 3.5 years.
Long.
And we're still waiting. Like, I need to see Villain in the Mansion before anybody else. Do you see what I'm saying? Or any of the artists on my label. They need to be in mansions.
They're further along the journey. Naturally.
That's it. Then I know I can do something for you. Right now I'm trying to think. Allow me. Thank you.
Wise words indeed. Well, listen, thank you very much for joining us on today's show. We'd love it if we could talk some more. But we have some guest mix and Filthy Gears on the way and a few more records to spin through. But we will reconnect later on in the year. We'll do some live situation.
Definitely.
So just before we sign off, we're going to play some classic records. A couple of classics ones from you. JAMAKABI in the place at Pyro. It's been mad.
Roll it with your man them.